even before James Cameron brought it to the big screen. Titanic has been an area of fascination for history buffs all over the world. In lieu of the anniversary, Ian Crawford is doing what he can to preserve the memory of the ship and those who died by recreating the high-class passengers' final meal.
Dining is the thing about, luxury on the high sea. Oysters a la Russe, filet mignon lili, vegetable marrow farci, champagne sorbet, and finishing out the whole meal is eclairs and French ice cream.
Crawford transformed his home, invited over a handful of guests, and gave them a character and a cabin.
B77, this whole suite here.
Oh. I'm the unsinkable Molly Brown.
Or movie buffs will remember her as the vivacious character played by Kathy Bates. But the night was to remember the history. In traditional early 1900s attire, with no cell phones, no mentions of Twitter, or even Nick Saban discussion allowed, the guests drew themselves back to the night of April 14th, 1912.
Just to be a part of the memorial and to know how these people lived is really just a very unique experience. One thing I think we've lost in our culture is just the formality we bring to occasions and to events and to even our relationships with each other. So I think that being a part of this Titanic party and just going back to that time can kind of help you not take for granted the things you have.
When they built the Titanic, it was the most astounding feat that they've done. It was as big as us building a rocket to the moon for the time. And it was incredible, and nothing could stop it, and it did. And I think we need the Titanic. We need close calls to remind us we're not in control of everything.
But for one night, these passengers were able to control the seas of history in remembrance of one of humanity's most tragic days. For WVUA News, I'm Sarah Chovnick.